Yes. So we are live now.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. खीरे साहब नहीं आए. ओके. तो आज कुछ एक अलग ही सीखेंगे अपन. माइंड एज अ क्रिएटिव फील्ड. हमने आज तक समझा है कि माइंड इज लाइक अ रेडियो. इट ट्यून इनटू समथिंग. पर हमने कभी सोचा नहीं कि माइंड कैन ऑल्सो ब्रॉडकास्ट. बिकॉज व्हेन वी से वी आर क्रिएटर, तो क्रिएट करने के लिए हमको खाली लेना नहीं है ना. हमको जो चाहिए वो हमको बताना भी पड़ेगा ना. व्हाट वी वांट. तो माइंड इज लाइक दैट, कि वो खाली ट्यून नहीं करता है. इट ऑल्सो ब्रॉडकास्ट. सो नॉट जस्ट रिसीवर बट वी आर ट्रांसमीटर. जैसे वो जीपीएस में रहता है ना, जीपीआरएस में इट कैन रिसीव और देता भी है, लेता भी है. द माइंड इज अ क्रिएटिव फील्ड. यू जस्ट डोंट रिसीव बट यू पावरफुली ट्रांसमिट what you want, ये जो आपकी फीलिंग है, and what you want as a reality. So you are transmitter of the reality जो आपको चाहिए. So if you understand कि just not listening but you are also composing it. आप म्यूजिक कंपोज कर रहे हैं, आप अपनी लाइफ का म्यूजिक कंपोज कर रहे हैं. आप सुन भी रहे हो और नया नया म्यूजिक कंपोज भी कर रहे हो. तो लाइफ ऑलवेज हैज टू बी टू वे. नॉट ओनली रिसीविंग बट यू हैव टू टेल व्हाट यू वांट. जाते होटल में आप जब तक ऑर्डर दोगे वो क्या लेके आएगा. देयर आर प्लेसेस वेयर देयर आर फिक्स थाली, वो लाके देंगे. उसमें भी आपको बोलना पड़ता है मुझे ये एक्स्ट्रा चाहिए. सो मेनी टाइम वी आर ट्यूनिंग बट वी आर ऑल्सो कंपोजिंग. हम वो भी करते हैं. वी आर ऑल्सो ट्रांसमिटिंग, वी आर ऑल्सो ब्रॉडकास्टिंग. सो मोस्ट ऑफ अस ग्रो विद द बिलीफ कि हम तो रेडियो टाइप है. हम जिस चैनल में ट्यून किया वही बजेगा. ये जनरल रहता है हमारा कि हम जो है जहां पे हमने ट्यून किया है वहीं पर हम लोग रहेंगे, वहीं बजेगा. ऐसा नहीं. वी कैन चेंज द ट्यून, वी कैन चेंज द म्यूजिक, वी कैन कंपोज द म्यूजिक. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी आर अबाउट. ये हमारी एबिलिटी है. क्रिएशन मेन एबिलिटी. ह्यूमन बीइंग और बाकी जानवर में फर्क क्या है. वी आर ऑल्सो द क्रिएटर. जैसे हमारे एनएलपी जिसने हमको सिखाया पवन भट्टर ने, उन्होंने बोला व्हाट इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड एनिमल्स. तो बहुत कुछ बोला सबने. तो बोले थंब इज अ डिफरेंस. Because we have thumb, we could take the spear and aim it somewhere. We can take the hammer and beat it. We can do many work because of thumb. We can pick it properly. We can keep it something. तो thumb सब लोग बोलते हैं ब्रेन है ये. तो उन्होंने ये अलग ही बताया हमको कि because you have thumb, you can do so many things and therefore you are different. Told you. Same way, we are only being who has the ability to compose, to create your own life. अगर आप देखेंगे एनिमल, दे जस्ट लिव द वे दे आर टोल्ड और दे आर शोन द वे बाय गॉड. जो उनकी प्रवृत्ति, जो नेचर है उनको दिया है, उसी के हिसाब से वो जीते हैं. लायन विल किल, ही वोंट गो वेगन, ही वोंट गो वेजिटेरियन. Sheep will eat only grass. He won't cook anything. They won't go to Chandrayana. But human being will go beyond. They will try to beat God sometime, which is foolish. God is the powerful. किस दिन उनको गुस्सा आएगा, पूरा पूरा सब साफ कर देगा. गुस्सा आने की देरी है. होने वाला है. बहुत कुछ बढ़ गया है अभी. मतलब पॉल्यूशन, मतलब stupidity is going on. So someday it will come that everything is devastated and it will restart. Possible है. हो सकता है सुधर जाए हम लोग. We come out with something different. Say we want to pollute the world or earth. But we are human being, the only person who can create, who can compose, who can do something by themselves, who can talk to God, who can relate to God, who can ask universe what they want. Nobody else, no other being. So you are not only absorbing, you're not absorbing from the universe of the world, but you are shaping it. You're giving it the shape. The question is, are you aware what you are transmitting? So we are not only the person who are only tuned in the radio, but we are a broadcaster. We are like a GPS who receive and give. We have a transmitter also. So we have a speaker and transmitter. So we not only absorb, but we also shape or compose this world. The universe that we belong to. मतलब मेरा खुद का एक यूनिवर्स है, आपका अलग है. Now, I have some feeling, I have some dreams, I want to do something, I have some purpose. तो सबका सबका अपना अपना एक यूनिवर्स है. We shape our universe by ourselves. Now, what is inside is outside. But the question is, are you aware? What are you transmitting? हम कई बार ध्यान नहीं देते. We just go on in this world, being happy, being anxious, being angry, whatever. We are transmitting that. We are transmitting all our emotions. And that is the emotions, is energy, is vibrating, which mix with the universal consciousness and attract what we vibrate. So if we are vibrating anger, we are vibrating anxiety, we are vibrating fear, this is what will be attracted. But suppose we use our pre-context mind and our conscious mind to bring out different emotions, to be aware of our transmitting thing, and we start transmitting what we really want. Generally, we transmit what we are afraid of. We have a dream and we have a fear. And dream and fear cannot come together. There are two sides of a rail. They cannot meet. They'll go together everywhere, but they cannot meet. So we have dreams, we have purpose. Purpose तो खैर बाद में मालूम पड़ता है, once you are out of fear. But we all have dreams, everybody. Some might speak out, some might not. But we all have dreams, and we have fear that dreams will be manifested. And from there come the anxiety, desperation, stress, whatever you call it. From my point of view, fear is the main negative this thing, which bring out anger, anxiety, fear, stress, depression, frustration, whatever it is. Start with this, and all the positive will start with the gratitude. You love somebody, you have a great relationship, you are happy, joyful. It all starts with gratitude. First, you have to be grateful for whatever you have. जो भी है बस मस्त है. Then you can go ahead. And if you don't have gratitude and you have complaining, means complaining or coming out of fear, you will go downward. So either you have to move upward or downward. Depends upon you what you transmit. Suppose as a metaphor, the garden or radio, imagine your mind is like a garden. You are using a metaphor to understand better. With an invisible antenna, the garden has an antenna. So it's a garden radio. When you feel fear or so there's some lacking, or you cannot get it, or there's some complaint, no? Your antenna emits signal that attracts more of it. More angry you get, more anger it will give you. Your antenna is transmitting anger and it is absorbing anger from the universal consciousness. Same way, if you are having lack, you are complaining, same thing will come more and more. Even more issues to be feeling lack of. More time you will get where you will feel lack or you will start complaining. So whatever you transmit, you will attract, because your antenna will transmit, and that is what it will attract. So when you feel gratitude or joy, your signals changes and new patterns bloom. your pattern change, and now it is different. Just like a garden grows what you plant. What will garden grow? What you plant. So it's a garden radio. I said it's like what is called antenna also. The garden. So whatever you plant, or this transmission is a planting of seeds. What you transmit is a planting of seed in that sky, in that universe. Here you are planting in the garden. Okay. So just like garden grows what you plant. If you plant chiku seed, it will give you chicus. If you plant a mango seed, it will give you mangoes. A mango plant cannot give you chiku, and chiku plant cannot give you mango. And now they made a hybrid all this nature, unnatural. I'm talking about nature. So your mind grows what you emit. You have to be very, very careful what you are emitting. आप बार बार गुस्सा कर रहे हो, आप दुखी हो रहे हो, आप कंप्लेन करो, आप सोचिए. Just go towards it. And then I'll tell you a very easy thing. If I am fearful, मेरा एक ड्रीम है, कोई डर है, I don't know कैसे होगा, कौन साथ देगा, and what I do, I sit at home, worried, and then I get sick, I get disease, I take pills. What a beneficial thing I'm doing. And there is a person like me who has a dream, who has a fear much bigger than me. Dream is also bigger, but he start taking a step. One step, second step, then he fall down, he get up, third step, fourth step, again he fall down, get hurt, again he get up. And ultimately, he get hurts, he get pain, but he doesn't get disease. And he reach where he wanted to go. He reached his goal. He manifest what he dreamed. Just because he worked with the fear. He didn't sit down because of fear, but he worked with the fear. And slowly overpowered the fear. Went to, because he was using gratitude. So went to gratitude, found the way out to how to overcome fear. It is such an easy thing, but our mind doesn't accept it. If you can explain your mind, if I am going to be fearful and in anxiety, I'm going to lose everything. Then why should I be fear and anxiety? Whatever happen will happen. Anyhow, let me try. If your business is totally finished, you have come to zero, then if you fear also, so it won't come up. It will go, zero से भी नीचे जा सकता जाएगा. And it will take your health away, it will take your relationship away, everything. But at that moment, if you take a small job or you start a small business with the help of somebody, you meet people, to tell them what has happened, how you can help them out, how can they help you out. And slowly you build your, the building blocks sab lagte hai, and you build the wall. So now it depends upon you. What do you do of the bricks that are thrown at you? You build a house, you build a wall, or you build a temple. It depends upon you. So once you understand what you are transmitting and you know what you want to transmit, what your dreams want, what you are transmitting is something that your dreams doesn't want, and it is hampering your dreams. But when you understand what you should transmit, what are the feelings that you want, what are the emotions you want, which create the reality for you, once you understand that, you talk to yourself, you talk to your brain, make them understand slowly, after a few days, it will take, it will understand, it will start acting on that. But without action, nothing happens. And when you are in fear, anxiety, etc., you stop acting. So when we go deeper, we often think the brain is like a camera just recording what is happening. But it is more like a projector. It also displays what inside you onto the screen of your life. It also displays what is inside you on the screen of your life. So we are not only camera, but we are also projector. We are not only the radio, but we are a radio with a transmitter. We can listen and we can also view. We are not only music lover, but we are a composer also. We are composing the music. Okay. So I always attract the wrong people. ये बोलते हम लोग. I always do so and so. इसमें सब गड़बड़ होता है. So this is what you are transmitting. I'm not good at anything. I'm good for nothing. So we are transmitting a frequency and the world response. We transmit that type of frequency and the world response. But the truth is, you don't just receive your reality, you radiate it. And that becomes your reality. It could be out of your negative thoughts or emotions. It could be out of positive thoughts and emotions. So that type of reality you will bring forth. So now if you all think, what is your reality from this point of view? Are you feeling very happy all the moment, or you are always worried and stressed every moment? You have to find out. You have to see where you are. And once you find it, work with yourself. What is within will come out. What is within yourself will come out. 100%. इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है. जो अंदर है वही बाहर दिखेगा. Once you are fearful, आपको हर जगह घबराहट दिखेगी. आपको हर जगह कुछ उल्टा दिखेगा. आपको लगेगा सब कुछ मेरे अगेंस्ट है. Even if person is coming and trying to help you out, you will feel that he is not helping me. He is trying to prove himself right, or he wants something from me, and all this sort of things will come. But when in a gratitude, you will see all people, you will see God in everybody. Yes, you have to be cautious. You cannot be taken for right. आपको दिमाग ओपन है, cautious है नहीं, वो अलग बात है. But every time complaining and doubting will put you down, will take you back. But if you are in gratitude and you are trying something, you are bringing people together, having great relationship, that will take you ahead. So if you want to go ahead, start transmitting right thing. What is your reality, your dreams that you want? And for that reality, what sort of emotions you need? What do you need? See, till you don't, it is told, said in Gita, कि कर्म किए जा, फल का वो मत कर. वो बोलते हैं फल का ध्यान मतलब कि you should know what your goal. You are working toward goals. So it's not that you should not know what you want. You should know what you want. Your goal should be fixed, and you will work toward it. But don't concentrate on goal. Concentrate on the process. Do your work properly. Do nice work. Go on doing it with the belief that ऊपर वाला देगा. With the sheer belief that Krishna is there, he is going to give you. So don't worry about your goals. You will receive that, provided you do your process properly. You do your work properly. Action will take you there. And to act on all these things, you need great emotions. You need great feelings within. So if you see scientifically, transmitting and the creative field, science of mental transmission and creative field. So brain waves and broadcasting. The brain waves and broadcasting. What is the brain? The brain emits electromagnetic waves. Brain emits electromagnetic. We call it aura. ये कहाँ से आता है? हार्ट से भी इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक वेव्स बनते हैं, ब्रेन से भी बनते हैं, and that makes an aura. If you are happy person, you are happy aura. If you are a complaining, you are complaining aura. मतलब person, if I am a complaining person, I'm sitting in a room and you come in my room, you will immediately feel some stress or tension. But if I'm a happy-go-lucky person and you come in my room, you will feel happy, you will feel good. Just looking at me. Because this is the aura that I'm transmitting, that I'm emitting. So we have 4 types of waves. Alpha, which is peaceful and focused. Beta, which is alert thinking. When you are thinking, you are doing work, you are in beta. Then comes theta, which is creative. When you are slightly in meditative position, when you're dreaming, when you are half sleepy, you are in a creative dreaming position, and that is theta. And then comes the gamma. It is inspiration energy, very fast, very vibrating gamma, but that is inspirational unity. Your waves are very fast, cut is going on. And in theta, it is very slow. But in gamma, and there is also delta, which is a deep sleep. But this is the main thing where you can do something. When you consciously feel a thought, कोई thought आता है, consciously आता है आपको, like love, joy, courage, success, whatever your thoughts. Your brain and heart both work together and they emit frequency outward. Your brain and heart together, they will emit a frequency. That is electromagnetic frequency. So you broadcast energy, which is inside, you broadcast outside. You broadcast this energy to the whole world, the universe. We don't even know it. We don't even know it. So how you do it? Through your brain waves. Okay. And your heart's electromagnetic field, which is 60 times more powerful than the brain field. Heart का जो electric field, it is 60 times more powerful than your brain. Your brain also making electrified, but your heart is the main. जो भी बोला heart पे ऐसा करता है. Why do people get heart attack more often? Because of this. Heart is very emotional, very, very emotional. And it creates electromagnetic waves. That's why when someone enters a room, even without words, we feel their energy. I told you, if I am complainer and I'm sitting in a room, and you come in my room, you will start feeling some stress. I am emitting that. I am emitting that. Okay. If you try to understand quantum mechanism, the creative field of possibility, quantum mechanism says it's the whole energy is a creative field of possibility. It's not void. It's a creative field of full of possibilities. So you have to find out what are the possibilities available to you. So when you see the quantum field, you see the sea of possibilities. It's only possibility there. Then what you collapse with your observation. When you observe something, you intercept with this energy, with this quantum field, and you collapse them to the reality. So you do not mold the reality. Actually, you collapse them. It is your observation power. And that is why we say affirmation and visualization. But it has to be done with the emotions. Any type of visualization and affirmation has to be done with a lot of emotions. There's a vision, what do you call it? Vision, the picture, vision board, vision board. There is vision board, there is meditation you can do. There are many other kaleidoscope view. You can make a story, you can run story in your mind. There are so many, but these are the easiest thing. Affirmation and visualization most talked of. So why we do this? To create that possibility. How do you create to collapse that possibility? How we do it? Through your electromagnetic field, you will transmit something that you want, and that will collapse the quantum field. It will interact with the quantum field. It will collapse into something that you want. If you want a car, you want a BMW car, it will collapse from that energy only. We all are energy. Our skin is energy, our table is energy, our chair is energy, and this gaseous form, air, whatever you have, are all energy. When it is in liquid form, energy moves faster. When it is a gaseous form, it moves more faster. What is moving? Atoms and photons, all these things are moving. Atoms, in atoms there are photons, neutrons, electrons. They are vibrating continuously. But if it is solid form, even there is vibration, but very slow, very slow. So when you slow down the vibration, the reality comes through when it becomes solid. Anything that is solid is a slowdown of the vibration. So what will collapse this possibility into reality? What will collapse this possibility into reality? Your attention, what you focus on, and your emotions that you emote at that moment. You focus something and there are emotions coming out, and your intention is सबसे बड़ा है intention, which we always forget. We focus something, we have emotions for that, we have passion. What is passion? Action with the emotions is a passion. Something that you are doing repeatedly, yeah? A repeated action with passion is your, with emotion is your passion. But then there has to be a right intention for it. 2 दिन पहले हमने intention पे काम किया था. Intention is like a sunlight, which tells your seed where to grow, where on what side to grow. It's like a sunlight. It gives you direction. So intention will give you direction. So attention, you have to dream, you have to have dream. In dreams, feel the emotions and write why. That will give out the intention. So all the dreams should have why. Very powerful why. मुझे पैसा कमाना है तो क्यों कमाना है, इसकी क्या जरूरत है. सो आई डोंट वांट टू से ऑल दिस थिंग, अरे मुझे ये खरीदो खरीद, ऐसा नहीं. आई वांट टू अर्न मनी, आई वांट फील गुड, आई वांट फील हैप्पी, आई वांट फील पावरफुल, वॉट एवर इट इज. सो योर why should be great, your why should be very very strong, and that becomes an intention. Like Joe Dispenza calls it tuning into your inner instrument. You're tuning into your inner instrument to a specific station. So when you broadcast your thoughts or your feelings, you connect with the matching outcomes. In this quantum field, what happens? What you broadcast, when you broadcast your thoughts and feelings, you connect with the matching outcomes in this quantum field. So to do this, there are guided practice that I'll give you. I'll send today how to do it. Shanti Veta, Sonna, Samadha, journal karna hai. So all these things are there that I'll send you. But before I end, I would like to again say a story which I'll read out. The story is the monk and the mirror lake. Lake is a mirror, okay? There's a monk. Generally, these Jain stories are great. तो ये monk को आता है मतलब Jain story लिखो, इसमें Jain लिखा नहीं मालूम नहीं, but they write Jain master. The monk and the mirror lake. A young monk asked his master, "Why do my thought never change anything?" मेरे विचार किसी चीज को बदलते क्यों नहीं है? The master brought him to a calm lake and said, "Whisper a kind word." He brought him to a lake. It was a calm, peaceful lake. He said, "Whisper a kind word." The monk whispered, "Peace." The monk whispered, "Peace." Ripples spread across the lake. Birds lifted off. The air shifted. Something subtle changed. कुछ थोड़ा बहुत अंदर अंदर चेंज हुआ, पर चेंज हुआ. Birds flew. Then he said, "Peace." मतलब because the way he spoke, he must have spoke very loudly. The air that must have interacted with the water, the ripples. But because he spoke loudly, birds lifted off and air shifted. So something subtly changed. Then the master said, "Now whisper fear." He did again. Ripples formed, the forest grew tense, the wind changed direction. The master smiled. The lake doesn't choose what it reflects. You do every word, every thought. With every thought. We send the ripples. You are not just watching the world, but you are sending the ripples in the world. You are moving it. So you are the creative field. You are the creative field, not just a passive mind, not just a passive mind. You are a creative field. आप एक्टिंग करते हो, आप एक्शन लेते हो बार बार. तो एवरी थॉट इज अ ट्रांसमिशन. जो भी आप सोचते हो, इट्स अ ट्रांसमिशन. It is being transmitted, and every feeling is a vibration. Every thought is a transmission. Every feeling is a vibration, and every day is a new signal. So you have to choose to transmit what you want to attract. It not depend on what you are attracting, but what you want to attract, you have to bring your data vibration and transmit there. Okay, that's all. Any question, my dear? It is now.
Questions?
John. Aji?
So we are so gassed by your lovely thoughts that we are
Thank you.
only receptors.
We are only receptors, unable to tune into your level and talk.
No, now start transmitting. Mangala madam.
No, we are transmitting. We are receptors. We are just taking in the lovely thoughts which you are sharing. हम कहाँ से हम वो level के सोच भी नहीं कर पाते.
नहीं होगा क्यों नहीं मंगला मैडम. You continue to think about it ना, इतना अपन समझा ना उसको आप. If you want, I can send notes also. If you want, I will send you notes. I will make it after some time.
Yeah.
But
चलो.
you go through it. Do it. होएगा.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
We are here in this world. आप देखो ना मंगला मैडम, जब एक लड़का जन्म है तब वो रोता है because he's coming out of that womb in the world, right? And thereafter he's mostly smiling and laughing, except when he's hungry. So that is his way to say to his mom, okay, I'm hungry, or he's in pain. बाकी बच्चा हंसता रहता है. We are born to be happy. We are born in this world to be happy. प्रॉब्लम आएंगे, प्रॉब्लम को आप बोलेंगे प्रॉब्लम हो गया. If you say it's an issue, it will become issue. So if you say it's challenge, it will become challenge. So it depends upon what you say, what word you give. जिस चीज का प्रॉब्लम बोलोगे वो आपको प्रॉब्लम दिखेगा, बहुत बड़ा दिखेगा. बोलते ना वो एक स्टोरी था, कृष्णा और उनके भाई बलराम दोनों कहीं जंगल में गए थे. दे सेड, बलराम जी बोले कि आप सो जाओ कृष्णा को, मैं जागता हूं अभी, और फिर आप जागना, मैं सो जाऊंगा. एंड ही सी अ बिग, जिसका होता है राक्षस दिखता उसको, नॉट घोस्ट, राक्षस क्या बोलते हैं. Anyway, तो उसको एक राक्षस है. And he was getting afraid. He was becoming afraid. He was getting fearful. बलराम. तो जैसे जैसे more fear was coming, and जैसे जैसे fear आ रहा था, वो राक्षस बड़ा हो रहा था. He was growing more and more bigger. And more he was fearful, more it became bigger. And the time came when he shouted, Krishna. And Krishna awoke. He thought that I have slept a lot. Therefore he's shouting. So he said, did you see the... he went unconscious, Balaram. Then he saw the Rakshas, Krishna. And Rakshas was talking to him. He said, okay, who you are, I don't know. Do you know me? And he's just chatting with him. The Rakshas became smaller and smaller. He became so small that he could put it on his palm. Krishna can put it on his palm. Then Balaram woke up. He said, where is the Rakshas? Balaram said, here it is. तो मतलब है कि more you give power to the things or the challenges, it becomes bigger problem. And more you accept it, start working on it, it will become smaller and smaller. So don't be fearful about the fear, but make fear fear you. Fear should fear from you. ऐसा काम करो. कुछ भी कैसा भी situation, whatever the situation, keep yourself smiling. The more you smile, more smile you will get from others. Keep yourself smiling and let that work toward your freedom from the fear. You will smile, you will act, fear will go away. So if you really want to have a great life, happy life, you will have to work on the fear first. Okay. ठीक है, तो फिर आज बंद करते हैं. If there is any question, you can ask, or you can put it off.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Smile before going.
Great. Thank you.